The song that got me locked up.
In February 2000, McKinley Phipps, known as Mac, was supposed to be a headliner at a club just outside his native New Orleans. But before his performance, a fight among a group of men erupted into gunfire. A man was killed in the shooting. Police quickly named Mac as the gunman, though the rapper proclaimed his innocence from the beginning. He turned over his gun, and investigators determined it was never fired. Someone else even confessed to the killing. But prosecutors had a powerful weapon, something Mac believes secured his conviction despite the weak evidence: his music. Throughout his trial, the rising No Limit artist's lyrics were spliced, mashed up, and misquoted. Prosecutors even referenced one of his rap personalities, the camouflage assassin. Among the quoted lyrics was, "Murder, murder, kill, kill, F with me, and I'll put a bullet in your brain." But the first half of the lyrics are from song Murder, Murder, Kill, Kill, and the second from Shell Shocked. Listen to them for yourself. At the time of his trial, Mac couldn't believe his lyrics would be used against him.
I was confident that I would be free, at the conclusion of the trial, because I just felt those people are not going to believe this. This is stupid. I was looking at the prosecution like, this is ridiculous. All you have are song lyrics? Are you serious? You don't have a weapon. You don't have a credible witness. You don't have nothing. Even have someone who has confessed to this, and you're honing in on something I said on a song? You done. In my mind, I was like, yeah, that'll never fly. Was I wrong? It worked. And it prejudiced the jury. It made them see me in a certain light.
But in 2001, an all-white jury found Mac guilty of manslaughter in a 10-2 vote. Split jury verdicts are now outlawed. Originally sentenced to 30 years, Mac spent 21 years in prison until he was granted clemency in 2021 by Louisiana's governor. He believes the outcome of his trial had a lot to do with how rap and blackness are perceived.
The fact that it is a music genre that is overwhelmingly dominated by young African American males, I believe that it's because of that it's targeted. We don't think that the black male is creative enough to, these young black men are creative enough to express that just as art. You know what I mean? It has to be something that they're really doing. Hip hop was the only form of entertainment where the lyrics of an artist were used as a autobiographical reflection of that person's reality. And I think that's unfair. And it ultimately creates an unfair trial.
Since his release, he has written music and performed, but he's also focused on larger projects, namely passing a law in Louisiana that bars prosecutors from using lyrics as character evidence in criminal trials.
We just wanted to level the playing field and give people what I consider a fair trial. We all know as just human beings that not every work of art is a true reflection of the identity or the lifestyle of the artist. People connected with my story and they realized that, this can happen to anybody, because this was ultimately about freedom of expression.
For Mac, performing that night in New Orleans was about more than just his art.
It was my way of reclaiming that and showing those who I feel improperly used that to convict me that, that number one, you didn't win, and number two, I am not who you tried to portray me to be.